Coming up on Paramedics Emergency Response.
Did she tell you why she was upset?
She is having a fight with her boyfriend.
I don't know how well she knew him and what his motives were.
How in the world? Apparently he slammed his head into the window somehow.
He went right over the guardrail and ran into that pole.
Tell him we're C-Task 1. He's agonal rest. We need to get him on the stretcher now.
3, 2, 1.
He's gonna code.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, a picturesque city on the Canadian prairies. But the city's first responders are some of the busiest in the country. The men and women of Saskatoon's MD Ambulance respond to 30,000 emergency calls per year. These are the stories of the paramedics who race through the streets to answer the call.
To the intersection of 20th Street and 1st Avenue. They respond in Bravo for a 2-vehicle MVC called into us by fire.
We're going to a car crash. Go to the right. 1967's on 2. Reading all the information off of the computer system as it's coming in. Okay. We know there's a car accident. We know there's at least 2 vehicles. We don't know the number of patients that we're going to.
3 cars here.
3 cars?
I can see them right here.
Fire's on scene already. Police are on scene already. Two vehicles, that's it? Okay.
She was the driver, sorry.
Which car were you in?
Nurse, so I'm just here.
Okay. The silver car?
You're this here?
Yeah.
This is your blue car?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
I think I just got scraped. I'm just in shock right now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Just like my knees and my arm just got scraped.
So what happened?
I'm going this way.
Okay.
And they came across and
When I touch your neck, does that hurt anywhere in there? Look to your left now.
You can have injuries that you don't know about until the adrenaline rush leaves and you have time to process the whole event.
How are you doing?
see that pain over here.
A little bit of pain over there.
Does that hurt anywhere in there?
No.
Take a deep breath.
Did you want us to check you out a little more? You're good? Okay. Take care.
So what happened?
I looked down when I was trying to find directions to something, and I was looking at the map, and I wasn't paying attention, and I think it was red, and I'm pretty sure I just hit them.
By the time we got here, both were out walking around outside the vehicle. And just going to check them out in the back, check their vitals, and most likely they'll be on their way.
This accident could have been a lot worse. All people involved were very lucky. All the cars did exactly what they're supposed to do. Crumple zones all worked, airbags went off where they were supposed to. So yeah, no one was hurt.
Look at the airbags that went off.
This car accident shows the importance of paying attention while you're driving.
Stinky airbags.
Eyes up, looking at the
Smell
road.
that? Oh, stinky.
Don't look at your phone. Make sure that you are aware of what you are doing and what everyone is doing around you.
Hey, there's another call. Let's go.
Base 1028, you're responding Delta for a 22-year-old female. She is unconscious. Breathing is confirmed. City police on scene.
Oh, we gotta make this.
That train actually cuts us off from that entire west end, so we'd be delayed there for a significant time.
You can do it, you can do it, you can do it. If this is a serious call, that train could be the difference between life or death.
Lots of time.
Woo!
Initially, when we get on scene, I see that code 8 is already there. She's sitting upright, her eyes are open.
Hello, how are you doing?
While I'm assessing her, she's not presenting normally. She's got a little bit of droopiness to her eyes. She's presenting a little bit lethargic.
What kind of drugs do you use?
Just crystal meth, and that's all.
Okay, nothing to do.
Smoke weed every now and then.
Okay. Any drinking at all today? Some, right? Okay, can you look at my nose here? I'm just gonna check your pupils, all right?
Unconscious female, that area of town, time of night. It is good that someone stopped, called 911, and she was able to get help.
Was it you folks that phoned?
Yeah.
Thank you for pulling over and being concerned for her. She's obviously not in a good spot right now.
Heart rate 100, stats 99.
Okay. Temperature's 36.0.
36, all right.
So there's a young male at the scene. He doesn't seem to know much about her, and he says they're friends. I don't know how well she knew him and what his motives were, really.
And you noticed she was staggering and stuff like that?
She's in a bad mood, like she was upset.
So we need to remove her from a potentially dangerous situation where she's not going to be able to make appropriate decisions for herself.
Are you in any pain?
4.9, get a good shot.
You don't hurt.
Did she tell you why she was upset or anything like that?
We had a brief discussion that she was having a fight with her boyfriend.
Whereabouts do you live?
I don't have a home.
You don't have a home?
So do you know if she has any medical history or anything like that? Any allergies?
I have no idea.
When's the last time you took meth, my dear?
Unfortunately, not everybody can grow up in a loving, caring home. This girl is 19, she's homeless, she's using drugs, she does need our help.
Do you feel like you'd want to go to the hospital today?
Imagine you're this girl. You have no home, no family, no food. Where do you turn to?
Do you want us to take you with us until you're sober?
There are groups in the city that help support people on the street. These two ladies that called it in are part of one of those groups.
So we work primarily on the street with individuals who are transition of homelessness, struggling with addictions, mental health, and women who are involved in sex work. We do nutrition every night on the street. We also hand out hygiene items.
Here, come here. You gotta stand up.
We found out after our assessment that she was intoxicated. It turns out that she actually had a breach of conditions for drinking, so she ended up going with the city police to cells.
It's sad to see something like that, especially somebody who doesn't have a home. And she's super young. Drugs at that age, I mean, it's not something.
How old is she?
I think she's only 19, so.
Oh my God.
I know. Hope she can turn herself around. On to the next one.
That's it. I'm done.
Still to come on Paramedics, Emergency Response.
When I hear a dog bite coming over the radio, I always assume the worst.
Maybe don't crash a stolen car into a light post and the dogs won't chase you.
Before I got into EMS, I was a carpenter. I enjoyed what I was doing, but it just wasn't fulfilling. 1967 copies. I want to help people. I want to see that I'm making a difference. Every aspect that I look for is fulfilled by this job.
Base 267, the responding Bravo for a 33-year-old male. He's been involved in a domestic dispute, has some lacerations to his face with bleeding.
30-year-old male, conscious breathing, laceration, bleeding is traumatic.
So when you're thinking of a traumatic injury, I'm thinking it's life-threatening. That's my initial thought. Traumatic injuries equal possibility of death.
Check his C-spine when we get there, make sure that's all good.
If he doesn't have a spine.
If he doesn't have a spine, there might be an issue.
A jellyfish.
Maybe he's a jellyfish, you never know.
So we pull up on scene. The patient has a bandage already. That's been done by the police who carry first aid kits.